I am now going to show you how to set up the HP21+HP22 CISS on a Deskjet 1470 printer. The printer's seen better days, it's filthy, but we're in my workshop. It's not because the ink's flown all over from the CISS, it's just in the workshop. There's ink everywhere because I remanufacture cartridges in here as well. So there's the cartridges there. You'll see the pipes and the blue clip fixed here. That will already be done. I'm going to do that before I send you the unit so you don't have to fiddle around doing that. It'll already be set up for you that far. If you look here, we've got the bottles of ink. Yellow, magenta, cyan, black, and I fill them about halfway up. You can go a bit further up, no problem, but there's plenty of ink to keep you going there. And in each small bung, I remove the small bung of the two. There's a big one at the bottom, small one at the top. I remove that and push in the air spaces on each colour to allow air in, but the ink not to fly out if you accidentally knock it. So you put those spaces in to start with. You've got your cartridges there ready, so we'll go on to the next stage. Just here you'll see this is the little flat clip that actually opens up. You've got to peel the sticky bit off, stick it onto there and put your piping through it, as you can see there. You'll also get one of these blue arms in your pack. Again, there's a bit of paper, you peel it off and stick it down there with the sticky pads, nice and tight with it sticking out here. This actually moves out. That's a bit that holds the piping. You can move that if you want to make it life easier for yourself. So what I'll do now, I'll put the cartridges in. So you've already got them set up with the piping and the clip on. Just put them into your printer as you would put normal cartridges in and clip them in. Then there's this bit here on the blue, and just make sure you can see all this. Yeah, everything's clear. This bit here on the blue, put your piping into it. It's not very easy with these gloves on. That's got it. And then just slide that in to there like that. You've got it. Now your cartridges are in the middle. We've got to make sure there's enough slack here to go both ends, but not too much slack so it falls down here and stops the paper coming out. Right, the way to check whether there's enough there is to push that all the way to the right by hand. Yeah, there's plenty there. It's not too tight, not too slack that way. Pull it back and go all the way across to the other end. Make sure that's not too tight, and that's fine. It's going both ways easily. Don't have too much slack there, because if it falls down here and traps the paper, you might get a jam. And also if you've got it too tight, it's going to stop them going either way there. So make sure you've got about 5-6 inches in total from there round to there. Should be about alright, but I think common sense will show you how much you need to the right, to the left. Everything's okay. Now the printer won't let us print if the lid is up, and if we put it down, the piping actually stops it going right down. There's a little thing here that goes into there to make the printer think the lid is shut there. So we've got to use some high-tech equipment here to get that down and hold it down. And here's the high-tech equipment here. A piece of paper. Get the piece of paper, shove it in, just jam it in there so it holds that down. The printer will think the lid is down. We can then go on to print. Now here I've switched the printer on. It's going through its normal setup procedure. They always do this. They'll go from left to right a few times. I didn't film it all because it's just wasting time. It's settled back now, so we're now ready to print. Simple as that really. It's easily set up. Let's see it printing. The bit of paper's in, so it thinks the lid's down. You can actually watch it printing everything. I'll just go find a document. Well, we should see it printing any minute. There we go. And as you can see there, there's absolutely perfect print coming out. It's printing instructions for an Epson CIS that I have. But look how quickly it's printing and how well it is printing. You've got the HP superb quality with the price of Epson here. So cheap to keep these running, it's unbelievable. So easy to fit. Most of the work's done you before you get it. I do most of the work. All you have to do really is put the bits of plastic on, put your air bungs in, put your bit of paper on up there, and watch it print away, saving thousands. Now just recap here. When you get your pack, the pipes will already be in the cartridges. The blue clip will be on. All you have to do is get your white clip that holds here, stick that on there, stick this blue arm on here, put your little air spacers in here to allow air in, and put your piece of paper in there to fool the printer to thinking the lid's down. One more very important thing here, and you must remember it. If you don't do this, you'll mess it all up. The CIS must be on the same level as the printer. Do not have it up here, don't have it down there. It must be on the same level as my very nice table here shows. Do you like the design? Anyway, it's got to be on the same level. Make sure you do that whatever you do. If you buy one of these CIS units, I'll also do a printout like this, so you'll be able to watch the video. You'll also get very detailed printout. If you look at the size of these pictures, they're so clear for anybody to tell. It's all in perfect English. I really don't think anybody can get it wrong, but if you do get it wrong, you'll also get my phone number. Thanks for watching.